Jacob was referred to me. I tutor high school kids, and Jacob was referred to me, and I work with him in his writing. And he comes once a week, and he'd come in that little manual wheelchair. So his mom and I were talking one day, and I said, why isn't he in an electric chair? And we just realized that it was very expensive. And as Jacob said, you know, I love him. How can you not love Jacob? When you meet him, you love him.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I know.
Kim used to tell me about this boy who's brilliant. She just wouldn't stop talking about him. And so then one day she said they're trying to get a chair for him because he needs this chair to be able to go to college. And so Kim started being Kim, right? She started figuring out, how are we going to do this? Where are we going to get the money? I got an idea. Why don't you call Teddy? And this Beanstalk thing he's doing, I think that's what they're all about. They're about fulfilling these dreams and these needs for people, and just call them and find out.
What is it that you would like to do when you get out of high school? What would you love? What would be the perfect thing that you would love to do?
Go to Oxford.
Go to Oxford.
Go to Oxford. Yeah. And what would you do when you got your degree from Oxford?
Yeah.
What would you like to work?
Conducting.
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 Yeah.
Do you like music?
Yeah. Opera.
Opera.
Yeah.
Is opera your best?
Yeah.
Favorite music?
He's loved music since he was yeah. Since we can remember, he's had a love for the classics.
The thing that's very important when it comes to these kind of custom devices is that we get the back height right for Jacob, the seat depth right, the leg length, because as it changes from a sit to stand function, if it is not correct, it will cause stress on his
I
joint.
don't know, I think we've always felt that it's so important to support issues in your own community. There's a lot of need all over the world, but there's a lot of need right here in California.
There's a lot of charities wasted.
A lot.
That's actually one of the reasons it's hard for charitable organizations to raise money, because people get tired of it. And then they find out that 3/4 of the money never got to the people who needed it. We know where it's going, and we know who's getting it, and we know it'll make a difference. So that's great. And we're blessed and we can do it. So we should.
Jacob's just a special one who's come into our lives. And he's brilliant. I know I tell you all that, but he's truly brilliant. He's very gifted, so he needs to go to college. He needs to share what he has, because he's got so much to share. So we're going to get him there, right?
Absolutely.